Welcome back, trainers, and the Sinnoh event is underway. As a matter of fact, I was able to hatch myself 24 7-kilometer eggs because I was getting quite a few double eggs while opening gifts. And if you did not know this, yes, you can get possibly 2 eggs per gift. So make sure you're opening these and looking at the items upon doing so, and then going back into your egg inventory to make sure that you do not go over, because you know, that would be bad if you reach 9 eggs and then you're still opening up gifts, but you're not able to collect them because your egg inventory is full. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that. So I did hatch about, let's say, 24 eggs or so. And let's see the results that I did have here and if I was able to find any shinies. There we go. We have ourselves our Gibble here. Obviously not shiny, but still we're hatching them, which is pretty good. For the most part, I'm hatching a lot of, junk. Let's just say that. A lot of Hippopotas, that's for sure. So let's continue on. And then we're going to be taking a look at some Go Battle League battles after the apparent fix. Of course, there's still going to be some issues, and we're going to be taking a look at all of that. And I have another tip for you guys. So take a look at my egg inventory here. I have 8 of them. So what I was doing is I did not open any more once I did reach 8, because what if I opened up a gift and the potential to get 2 eggs was there? So I just hatched these and then continued on. So just thought I'd let you guys know that. And then we're going to be discussing why some people are not able to get to rank 10. So if you're sitting there, you're like, my points are great, my win ratio is amazing as well, better than this other person who's rank 10. How come I cannot get to that rank? Well, we're going to be going over that and kind of making it a little bit clear. A lot of people already know this, but I was tagged on Twitter as well as a few other mentions, so we're going to take a look at that. Anyways, continuing on with the eggs here. This is why my video is up so late, because, well, I woke up pretty early, and as soon as the event started, I opened up those things and just started hatching them like crazy going out there. It's pretty warm, so it wasn't a big deal getting these eggs cracking here. It's a lot easier to hatch them when I'm walking as opposed to driving, for sure, because the kilometers do add up a lot better when you are walking. So we hatched a few Gibbles, right? We hatched a couple Riolus, looking good. This is just day 1. I did reach my limit already, unfortunately, but I'm just going to get right back on it tomorrow. And since we can get possibly 2 eggs per gift, I mean, that's a better opportunity. It'd be a lot better if they made it so we can open up, I'd say, like, I don't know, 30 or 40 gifts. But since they did add that double gift possibility, not bad, whatever. I was hatching quite a few of these Shinx. We're going to go like 3 in a second here. I was getting really annoyed. I do believe this is actually my first set here, so we're kind of looking at them backwards from my 3rd set to 1st set. All right, so there's another Shinx here. I think this is another one. Oh, never mind. There we go, is a Riolu. So we're just stacking up more candy. So I do have a full team, but I can always use better ones. I do have a couple Luckies that I have not completely maxed out. I do have 4 completely maxed out Lucarios at the moment. So last one is going to be Bronzor. All right, so let's take a look at why you're not able to reach rank 10, even though you have a good record. So much appreciated for the shout out. And now we'll go ahead and discuss this here. So as you can see, the 2 scores, the person with rank 9 and then the person with rank 8. So the rank 9 is going to have 75 wins with 125 battles total. And then the rank 8 is going to have 73 wins with 125 battles total. So technically they should both be rank 9, right? Well, what's going on here is the medals, folks. Depending upon if you have bronze, silver, or gold is going to determine whether or not you're going to be able to be pushed into the next league easier than other people. So if you have gold in Great League, you're going to be able to reach that rank 10 a lot easier. And then come the Ultra League, when they do roll that out, same goes for that, and as well as the Master. So just take note of that. Thought I'd give you guys a mention because a lot of people were very curious and very confused as to what is going on. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our first battle. Actually, this is going to be our 3rd battle back. I did put my other 2 battles in my last video. Take a good look at that name, because he does rage quit. Oh yeah, absolutely. Now there's a difference. If you're losing and you just simply hit back out, that, you know, that little back out right underneath your Pokemon at the top there, that's forfeiting. That's obviously perfectly fine. You're like, okay, this match is lost. I'm just going to save myself time, save them some time, and back out. And you do that, sure. But what this person did is obviously a rage quit. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, that doesn't make sense. If people quit, aren't you supposed to take the win? Well, I thought so too, but what they did was something else. What they did was like freeze up the game so that I had to literally back out eventually. And I sat there for a good 10-15 minutes. Not even joking. I just let my phone sit there. I was like, you know what? Whatever. Let's just let it sit here. Maybe it'll load eventually. But it didn't. And you're going to see why I think he rage quit. I wouldn't call out somebody for doing this if it wasn't true. And we're going to take a look at another example where somebody possibly rage quit or we just got lag. But it's a very funny coincidence of what happened because I did beat them once. When we go into another battle together, and then I had a feeling that they were just like, I'm going to lose this, and they just quit out or something like that, or they shut off their Wi-Fi. But anyways, nonetheless, let's take a look at what we have going on here. Using a few different teams, still going with that Haunter, Reggie Steel, and Azumarill combo for this specific battle here. And then we're going to be taking a look at quite a few other really good battlers and some amazing switches towards the end here. So we're looking great. We're obviously winning. They did not like that that Haunter, I don't think. So this is going to be the winning blow. So they hit me with Hydro Pump, and this Flash Cannon is going to take the win. And what they do is disconnect. That's not a coincidence that the game just freezes here. And if you're like, well, did you actually get the loss? I did. That would have been my third battle. I should have had my third win there, but I actually took a loss. And yeah, so unfortunately, there is still ways to exploit it so you and your opponent both take a loss. Going into our next match here, I'm starting it off with that Haunter, and they're going in with Jirachi. Not good with Confusion. And right off the bat, I already knew I was in a bad position because of that Jirachi. Now, I was not expecting that. Not too many people use it. It can be good, obviously, with specific leads, especially up against a Haunter. Yes, I'm super effective, but by the time I get to one of my charge moves, I'm already going to pretty much be fainted out. So, yeah, not great. And then that Doom Desire is doing neutral damage to my Azumarill. I was just a bit confused as to how I should have reacted with the team composition that I did have. I didn't really want to go in there immediately with the Reggie Steel because I knew I was going to be met with something like that. Hydro Cannon, Swampert, right? So we're not looking great here. This is basically a loss. But we're just going to continue on here, obviously, and see what we have going on here. So I'm having a blast still, taking a lot of losses, guys, but this is a learning experience for me for the preseason here. And I'm just absorbing all of the strategies people are using, and my gosh, I thought I was decent. I mean, I'm okay at PvP. I'm okay. I'm not horrible, but there are some people out there, like, some of the switches are just absolutely mind-blowing. Very impressive, very good battlers out there, and it's pretty humbling. Put me right in my place. I'll tell you what, man. But it's okay, because the only way to get better is to battle people that are better than you or of equal skill. I mean, that's, just the way life goes if you want to get better at something. All right, so they do take that win. Very nice. Moving into the next battle, this is the trainer that I told you about that was going to possibly rage quit. Not this battle. We're going to be going into a second one. It could have been lag, so, forgive me if I'm mistaken, but like I said, I'm not 100% saying that they did rage quit, but it is a funny coincidence that I did do all of these battles, and the only ones that did freeze up were going to be those. Now, I say the only ones that are going to freeze up, but the thing is, today, I probably experienced the worst lag that I have ever experienced. Now, a lot of these situations where I'm winning, and then all of a sudden it's like kind of out of syncs and kind of putters a little bit, and then, all of a sudden my opponent has energy to take me out in a not winning situation otherwise. Very, very mysterious. Yes, yeah, it is. So it was bad. At about 25 battles that I did today, I'd say around 18 of them were pretty laggy. So yeah, that's all I'll say about that. It's network connections. People might be lag switching, whatever they're doing, but who knows. Anyways, this battle here, I am in with the Azumarill. No more shield to hit me with that Thunder Punch. So our Azumarill's down here. Whatever comes in is going to be able to farm us, unfortunately. And that's going to be the Lantern. And yes, they do farm us pretty nice. Almost, but I'm able to get off that Ice Beam barely and then take that Lantern out. In comes Toxicroak. Now, this is going to be very close. I am here with my Venusaur. We have a little bit of lag. Now, my Venusaur has plenty of energy from when it did go in against the Lantern, and then I did retreat it, and that is what gave us the leg up here. They were probably trying to go for Sludge Bomb, but we're able to get to another Frenzy Plant, and even though Toxicroak is resisting the Grass move, it is going to be taking a big chunk because Frenzy Plant is that strong, and Toxicroak is a bit squishy. Moving it into our next battle here, starting it off with Melmetal up against a Whiscash. Horrible situation here. So I'm going to be making a switch into my Azumarill. In comes that Haunter here. Now, for the most part, people are running Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball, so I don't really have to worry about the Sludge Bomb too much. That's why I like personally running the Sludge Bomb on one of my Haunters. I have several of those, but with the Sludge Bomb combo, I have Sludge Bomb and then Shadow Ball. So they might be expecting a Shadow Punch, but I hit him with a Sludge Bomb, and man, has it really been taking people by surprise. But in rank 10, you battle so many of the same people over and over again, eventually they're going to figure it out. So I'm going to have to switch up my Haunters. So they do take us out, and this is great. We're going to go ahead and go in here with our Melmetal and ready for the switch, and they do bring in that Whiscash. Fantastic. Going for the Mud Bomb, and they're locked in here against a Venusaur. Now, this is not a good situation. Now, I told myself, I'm shielding this up. I don't care what it is. Probably not the best idea. Gained a little bit more energy, and they're going to be going down. They have a shield left, so we're definitely going to be going for Sludge Bomb here, because if they do not shield it up, it's going to be taking a good amount off. Now, the only bad part is I was trying to switch, and then we hit that Rock Slide. Look at that. It was lagging. I was nervous that I was not going to be able to do it, but then they obviously are still going to be able to block it. But a Sky Attack or a Dragon Pulse is still not going to be enough to take me out, as well as another Sky Attack. It's going to come close. Melmetal is not the tankiest, but it's still resisting those moves there. And we're able to get off another Rock Slide here. I'm going to really have to work on my switch game. With the lag, it doesn't really help, but a lot of these players are extremely experienced. Now, here we go with that trainer I told you about. This is the one we beat before. Now, let's see what happens here. So, this is basically the same situation, same lead and everything like that. I don't know really what to tell you. Pretty much it could have been lag, but it is a coincidence here. So we're going to go ahead and go for this Rock Slide, and I do believe this is where it freezes up. Alright. Maybe they decided, you know what? This is the same scenario like last time. I don't want to deal with it. Or it could have been the server. Who knows? But definitely that first trainer rage quit for sure. So up against our next opponent, let's see what we have. Starting it off with Melmetal. Haunter is sitting out for now. I was encountering Umbreons all of a sudden. So it was like not a good idea to run that in the front right now. It really fluctuates. A lot of people start running Umbreon throughout specific times of the day, and Haunter or Azumarill or Reggie Steel. It's so weird. I think it might be like countering specific other trainers that are currently in the Go Battle League that they just ran into. Anyways, Melmetal can win that Azumarill, as we do know, but it's going to have to use those shields. In comes the Haunter here. Now, I didn't know exactly what I should have done. Maybe shield and then went for a Rock Slide to burn a shield on their end, but then I would have been down 2 shields. So I just decided to go with the Azumarill, knowing that they probably do not have a Sludge Bomb, but they make a switch into Reggie Steel. Now, this is not a great situation. Venusaur's Frenzy Plant hits hard, but with that resistance on Reggie Steel, it's just not enough. With that Flash Cannon able to be spammed a lot faster than you would expect, it's amazing. Reggie Steel, I never thought it would be this relevant, but hey, look at it now. Look at it go. So they do have 2 shields on their end. I have to play this out. Trying to bait a shield out with this Ice Beam here. Seeing that they're pretty comfortable, there's no need for them to still hoard a shield when a Hydro Pump can come through. Taking that Flash Cannon, they switch into the Haunter. We're going to go ahead and go with that Ice Beam. So they've used all their shields at this point. Now, I was expecting a Shadow Ball, but a Shadow Punch came out, so it doesn't really matter because we're so low at this point. This is a loss. This is a lost cause, but I thought I'd just fight it up until the end, of course. So good games, everybody, good games, except for the guy number 1. All right, so this is a great situation. Going back to Haunter, meeting with that Deoxys, going to make a switch into my Reggie Steel, meeting that Tropius, and this is a absolutely winning scenario for your Reggie Steel up against that Tropius there. Now, I did make a mistake. I don't know. I think I just got a little bit too comfortable, basically. And what I wanted to do was hoard a little bit too much energy. I don't think it's this scenario, but I did go into one of these battles, same situation, where I kept letting it hit me with Leaf Blade. and I wanted to have enough flash cannon to go into the next opponent, but it didn't really work out too well. But we're able to take that one there. In comes Deoxys, and we're able to get to another flash cannon, which is perfect. Perfect. So we're able to get that shield there. And obviously we're going to go in with Haunter, but we're going to be expecting a charge move, right? So we're definitely going to be shielding that up. I'm expecting a switch as soon as they're done with this charge move here. And a little bit of a lag. That was bogus. But the thing about it is, you know, when you get lag on the server, there's no communication with another person. It's not like, oh, I'll stop attacking. You don't know what's really going on the other end. That they're trying to switch and they just couldn't do it correctly, or they just got stuck. So you just can keep attacking. If this was a battle between a friend, I would stop attacking. But on the Go Battle League, it's, you know, every man for himself, unfortunately. So hopefully server stability can improve in the future here. So we're in this Azumarill mirror match. It doesn't look like they have Play Rough because they hit us with Hydro Pump. And if there is an Azumarill with Play Rough, that's exactly what they're going to go for in that mirror match. So we go for that Ice Beam. We did hold our energy and hold our shield as well. And we're able to lock in the Haunter. Now, I shouldn't have went for Shadow Ball here. I mean, I didn't need to do that. They have a shield left. I should have went for Sludge Bomb. That would have KO'd anyway, but they have a shield left. So obviously they're going to use it. We have enough energy to get to the Sludge Bomb and take out the Deoxys with the shiny Haunter here. Nice. And moving into our last battle, folks, this person made one of the cleanest switches I have ever seen. Personally, wow, it was absolutely beautiful. And what it's going to be is my Reggie Steel is going to be doing a Focus Blast. And I do believe they have their Reggie Steel out, and they make a switch into their Haunter, which is going to be 4 times resisting fighting. It was so clutch. I was just like looking at my screen like, are you kidding me? I thought I was going to win that, but you got to stay on your switch game, folks. It's just really hard to tell sometimes when the perfect switch is going to be in your favor. So they have their Haunter out there, right? So we go Azumarill. Like I said, nobody's really running Sludge Bomb, so I don't have to worry about that. So it's a Shadow Ball, still hurting. They make a switch into Reggie Steel. And this is my first mistake, going for Ice Beam. Wasted energy right off the bat there. So we make our switch into the Reggie Steel. They outplay me very well here. So whoever you are, good game. Good game and nice, well played. Anyway, so we're going to town here with our Reggie Steel, just gaining enough energy. I go for the Flash Cannon to try to burn a shield, which we do get. Very nice. And as you can see, this is why you shouldn't frantically tap on your charge moves. So we're going Focus Blast. We hit it. They make the switch into Haunter. No more shields left. And the Haunter is going to absorb it. Take out my Reggie Steel. And there we go. Good games. Thank you for watching, trainers. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all next time.